Hello and welcome to my 2026 MVP in the bag. Let's get into it. So to start out with my bag, I'm using the MVP Voyager Pro. It used to be kind of green, but it's brown now. I have the Parsec rangefinder. I love this just for measuring the distances on holes. Really useful at courses I'm not familiar with. Gotta have this. Got my towel, and we'll get started with my putters. So I'm putting with the Electron Firm Atom. I've been using these ever since I'm on Team MVP. I love them. They're just pretty flat, low profile, very straight. I like the Electron Firm for warmer weather. Still has that nice kind of grip, and yeah, love these. Next up, we have my proxies. I have two in the bag right now just because this one's super old. I'm trying to filter it out and replace it with this one. So this one is a lot more understable. I've had it for maybe 3 years, and then this one is brand new. So just been experimenting with this. Love the Proxy though. One of my favorite putters. And then the Proxy's counterpart, the Envy. This is a Prism Plasma, pretty swirl Envy. I like this one. It's pretty straight. I've had it for a little bit. It goes really far, so gotta have an Envy. And then probably my favorite throwing putter right now is the Stabilizer. Super overstable, low glide. I love it for shots that I know just need to finish left. And this is Cosmic Neutron. Very pretty disc. And then for my forehand approaches, I have the Tempo. A little bit straighter than the Stabilizer, but also goes a little bit farther, a little bit more glide. So super nice, straight to overstable throwing putter, especially for forehand. And then a new disc that I've been experimenting with is the Stasis, the MVP Stasis. So this is in Neutron plastic. It's the overstable counterpart to the Range. So it's got a little thumb track. Haven't thrown it a ton, but I'm gonna give all these a throw in the field and show you guys how they fly. All right, we're out here with the Stasis. I'm gonna do a little bit of a disc review. I'm gonna be comparing it to the Streamline Range. So just based off feel, the Stasis is definitely a little bit deeper, but with a slightly shallower thumb track, I'd say. And then the Range is supposed to be the Stasis understable counterpart. Definitely a deeper thumb track, a little bit shallower of a feel in the hand. Yeah, let's give them a throw. I'll go Range first. I threw that pretty low, but pretty much dead straight. Not a whole lot of glide. We'll go Stasis. Try and put it a little bit higher. Yeah, so as you guys can see, it kind of just dropped out of the sky. Good amount of forward push, but definitely low glide, overstable disc. I like it. All right, that's it for my putters. Move on to mid-ranges. I have 4 right now. I have 2 hexes, so this one's super old, very flippy, Neutron hex. I love it for shots that I can throw soft, but I need to go dead straight and go far. And then a newer hex, shout out UC Santa Cruz Disc Golf. This is our fundraiser disc this year. A little bit more stable. I can throw this one harder and it'll still have some fade at the end. And then another UC Santa Cruz disc, the Pyro. Probably my favorite mid-range. I love this. I can just throw it as hard as I want flat. It'll go straight with a reliable finish to the left. And then my overstable mid-range is the Runway. This is good for forehand and backhand, just shots that I need to put on some angle and they'll always flex back. Cosmic Neutron again, very pretty disc. Love this. Okay. And then Moving on to my fairways, I also have 4 fairways in the bag right now. We'll start out with Bokeh, new release. I haven't thrown it a ton, I'm still experimenting with it, but I really like it so far. It's a little more overstable than the Servo and the Crave. It goes a little bit farther, so good disc. You will be seeing more of this. And then I have the Jeff Faze Tesla. So this is a glow Tesla. I love it for forehand and backhand. It's super flat, very straight. So just shots that I need to throw soft forehand or soft backhand, and they'll just go straight and far, and it's a really good disc. And then probably my favorite fairway, I've been throwing this thing a ton recently, is the James Conrad Terra. Neutron plastic, super straight. I can throw this thing as hard as I want. It'll flip up to flat and just go straight forever with a little bit of fade to the left. It started out pretty stable, but I've been throwing it for so long that it's a very straight disc now. And then another disc that I've been throwing for a long time, or this specific disc, is the Fireball. I don't even know if you can see the stamp, but it's still super overstable, very low glide. I love it for forehand chop shots, backhand hyzers that I just need to fall out of the sky. Yeah, I love my Fireball. Okay, and then moving on, I guess I have a few like control drivers. I'll start out with the Trace. Definitely one of my favorite kind of between fairway driver and distance driver discs. A little bit flippy, super straight, very pretty disc again. Yeah, I love it for those hyzer flip to turning shots that I just need to go super far, reliably turns over. Very good disc, very flippy. And then I have the Photon, the Neutron Photon. Super flat, I love it for forehands. Pretty overstable for a Photon, but it's a good disc. And then I recently put this back in the bag, is the Streamline Prototype Boost. So this run of them was very overstable. I like it for forehands. I need to go a little bit farther than the Fireball, but still have that reliable, overstable finish, as well as backhands with that reliable finish. And then onto my distance drivers. I have 4 right now. Some of you probably recognize this one. I've had this in the bag for a while. I think it was probably in my last in the bag, but this is my Octane. It's an old run, super domey, super pop top. I love this disc. It's pretty understable now, so it's my understable distance driver, but probably the farthest flying disc in my bag. This thing goes so far. So MVP Octane. And then a disc I'm super excited about, I have 2 of them in the bag right now just to see which one I like better, is the Streamline Engine. So the Eagle McMahon Archetype series. This is probably my favorite disc in my bag right now. I've just been loving the way it flies. I can throw it as hard as I want and it'll flip, but it always has that reliable fade. So these are going to be my workhorses this year. Very excited about these discs. And then last but not least is the Simon Line Time Lapse. So this is the old version, not the retooled. Still very overstable. I like it for my farthest flying shots that I just need to, have that reliable finish. Throw it flat, it'll go straight for a while and then just dump. So great time lapse, love this disc. And yeah, that just about does it. Thank you guys for watching my In the Bag. Shout out to my sponsor, MVP Discs. I love all these discs and I'm excited for the season.